Okay, so while the vegetables are cooking, and before I put, the meal prep in the containers, I just wanted to have some girl chat a little bit with some wine. And yes, I know some of you are thinking like, oh, why are you meal prepping and drinking wine? Yeah, I'm one of those. Okay, I'm one of those. I don't restrict myself from the things that I enjoy. I just learned not to overindulge a little bit. And I feel like I just want to have some wine. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Um, but I wanted to give you guys an update on where I am in my journey right now. I have recommitted back to myself this whole month of June, like from June 1st, I think even the end of May. The end of May till now, I have been locked in. And what I mean by locked in is not necessarily I'm like hard down on my meal plan. Like I've never had a treat or a snack. I haven't had a cheat meal. I don't go out to eat. None of that. So what I mean when I say I'm locked in, I mean that I have been consistent with keeping promises to myself. Okay. For the month of June, I wrote out a list of goals. And so far I'm doing pretty well on my goal list. And let me tell you, no eating. I did not have these things on my goal list to where I'm not going to eat out or I'm not going to have alcohol. I wanted to build a goal list that was realistic for me. And some of those things are, waking up at 4 a.m. and going to the gym before work because I don't want to go at in the evening time. Something like that. Reading a personal development book and finishing it, not just picking it up and then just reading a couple chapters and putting it back down. One of my goals another one of my goals that I did have on there is to lose 5 pounds. So far I'm down 3. I'm not sure how I feel about that one yet. Okay, so I'll get back to you on that, but for the most part I'm literally locked in with being consistent with something. Okay, usually I will start something and then not finish it, and then I'll pick it back up later on, and then it's just a whole cycle of inconsistency. And yeah, so that's what I mean by me being locked in, is just to be consistent with the things that I feel like is going to get me to my next level. And also, this is not just going to be a page of me talking about myself and my journey and what I got going on. I want to hear about you guys too. Like put down below in the chat box like what you're working on, what you're working towards. It doesn't even have to be fitness and health related. It could be anything. Are you an entrepreneur? Are you trying to be a content creator? Put it down below because I want to hear it. And now let's get back to this meal prep. Okay, you guys, so I just finished up with the meal prep. This is obviously the next day, but I just didn't have enough time to film the rest of this before I went to bed last night due to the BET Awards. We stayed up and watched that. We sure did. But I kind of wanted to make a point here. So on my fitness journey for years, like following influencers on social media, I have found that lately I have been looking at content creators who are in their 20s. Some of them are in college, which I did not know until they start oversharing about their lives, which is fine. And so I thought to myself, I'm like, so they're in their 20s, they're still fairly young. I'm 32. Is what they're talking about even going to help me? Like, I'm in my 30s, I know that our bodies go through changes with hormones and metabolism slowing down. And of course, like, we're all different. That may not apply to you, but in my experience, I found that my metabolism has slowed down, and also I may be going through some hormonal changes. I don't know, because usually I can drop weight like that, but lately it has not been that way. I have to intentionally work towards that. And so with that in mind, I have made a digital product. It is basically for women over 30s who are on their fitness journey. It shares a lot about how to build your plate, okay? And I've been sitting on this for so long, just because of the whole imposter syndrome stuff that kicks in sometimes when we are creating something for other people. It has been working for me. And I recently, on this whole month, recently, I went back to that digital product that I made, and I'm like, this actually is really good, following the steps. And like I said, it's for women over 30 years old. If you want to check that out, you can go ahead. I'm going to put it down below in my bio. I don't really know how YouTube works just yet, but I'm going to try to link it there. If not, then it's definitely on my Instagram bio. It's in my Stan store. So go over and cop that, because man, these hormones, like, our women's bodies, like, our bodies are so, I don't even know the word for it, but they're incredible. They're amazing. Okay. We just have to keep up with it, So I'm going to end the video here, but I hope you guys enjoyed this Sunday reset vlog. And hopefully you will use this meal prep for your next one. We will talk soon. Bye.